All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 4 now of Cardinals franchise. This episode's recorded the day after Valentine's Day, so the 15th, that Wednesday. Chiefs won the Super Bowl. The first 3 episodes were recorded before that, so I'm not going to reset the league because the Chiefs won. Kiss my ass. Eagles should have won. Juju, you are the worst player on the planet. Anyways, moving to episode 4. Real hateful immediately. Starting off, we have a weekly award. Haven't looked yet, but now it is Isaiah Simmons for his pick 6 he had last week when his 7 tackles. First award that we've had all season. Now on to negotiating players. Our $19 million. We're broke. We're very broke. We're gonna have to make some cuts, is what I'm saying. Byron Murphy did not like our offer. They were not planning on accepting it, so I'm going to up it up a little bit to a fair salary. And he comes back. Way cheaper than what he's on now, Town said. The $0 bonus was low for him. Okay. You wanted $20,000. Tyrod, I doubt you're coming back. You're going to be a good one-season guy. Yeah. Looking to next week, we'll have the options for Naughty and Robinson. Robinson. Anderson. Robbie, we may re-sign. Naughty, we would like to re-sign. We traded for him, so we got that. Looking at it now, we also have trade offers for Byron Murphy. Deals from Chicago, Cincinnati, Houston, Minnesota, Tennessee, Washington, Baltimore, Las Vegas, New England, Carolina, Detroit, New York, both New Yorks, Atlanta, Philly, Indy, LA, and Denver. See, now with his contract, right, we had to lock him up for that franchise tag, so he will be dipping down to $12 million next year, which is actually pretty good. That's a good deal for him. So I don't think I'm actually going to trade him. I will take him off the trade block. If he didn't resign, he was going to get traded, but nope, none of the offers I really like, so we're going to decline all those. Now, first up, we have a QB1 check-in. This will be talking about Tyrod and being like, hey, how's he been? And apparently I still have McSorley starting, so your team has struggled a lot out of the gate. Honestly, McSorley, he did need to step up. It's funny, but he's not starting. He needs to step it up. But again, he's not starting. I don't know why depth charts say he's starting. I had Tyrod. Not Tyrod. Well, actually, yeah, Tyrod, right. Wow, I can't speak today. I had Tyrod as the starter. He is still the starter. I don't know why they're giving it to McSorley, though. Interesting. Now, here in Washington tonight, playing against the 0-3 Seahawks in our division. Heavy rain here. I think it's going to be very hard to pass the ball, but we also really suck at running it, and it's going to be slick. So I think we're actually just going to have to pass the ball and just deal with it. We are supposed to get over 300 passing yards. I'm very doubtful that will happen, but, we will see. Going to our weekly plan, Derek Carr's new look, Seattle. Looks like we will defend the run because they have a very good running back here in Seattle. They also have pretty good receivers, but running back is better. And we will look to throw it short. Jamal Adams does not scare me. No injuries on the board so far. So that should take us into player upgrades. Let's see if anyone notable gets it. Nope. And with this out of the way, we go to our 4th game, coming off a one-game win streak against the 0-3 Seahawks. Playing in the rainy Seattle today, our 0-3 team. Starting with kicking off for the home team Seahawks. Plenty of wind here. Rainy and windy here in Seattle. Kick goes to Eskridge. And we will take him down. Garner takes him down. Looking at number 3, Derek Carr. Russ apparently doesn't keep the number or have it retired. Derek Carr, 4-1, thrown 50 times as a Seahawk. Hasn't led to a win, though. Checking out the offense for the Seahawks. They start with Derek Carr. Jacoby Brissett as a backup, but he also could be starting. They do not re-sign any Geno or Drew. Both not here. Running backs, we have Kenneth and DJ Dallas. Both pretty good Seattle running backs. Fullbacks, Dennis Bryan, doesn't really matter. And then the usual dynamic duo of Lockett and Metcalf with Jalen Hyatt, a rookie, Dwayne Eskridge, and Derek Young. Tight end, Noah Fant. Left end, the second-year player, Charles Cross, first-round pick last year. Damian Lewis at left guard. Center is a rookie, John Michael Smith. Right guard is Gabe Jackson. And at right tackle, another rookie, another second-year player, Abraham Lucas. Let's get into our formations. Starting off with a zone. I feel like it might be hard to play. Derek Carr designed run play. Taken down by the newly re-signed Byron Murphy. Isaiah Simmons looks to go in there. Cannot get it. Buddha takes him down after a 20-yard gain here. They got us on the play action pretty easily. Simmons on a... Oh, okay. We go for the tackle. Doesn't really get it. Dog pile, but we bring down K9, who does not have a touchdown yet this season. I guarantee one will come today, as K9 has been a very good player. Very different offensive playbook. Is it because Pete Carroll retired? This looks like a Baltimore type, team, where they are very much heavy on the read options, the crazy running. I don't know. I feel like we could see a few stretches, a few dives, RPOs, as we see another run, as K9 almost gets to the outside, but taken down again by Byron. I don't like how there's linebackers out there trying to guard DK, but I don't think they're going to throw it. They have DJ Dallas out there, and they check down. Doesn't work. First stop for us, as we look to rush the outside. This is most likely a pass because K9 is not in the game. Herndon can get Lockett out of bounds. Wow. He's been the real deal for us this year. He's had good interception, and the kick is horrible. That is the worst kick I think I've seen this season. Zerline can't kick it in. Greg the Leg not able to kick it in. As we get our first play on offense, James Conner looking to run it right up the middle. They have someone on the line who's got defensive abilities. We'll check that out here. Starting off at right end, a rookie Andre Carter. Looks like that was the 4th pick that they had, with Puna Ford at the other side. Jalen Carter, he could have been the first-round pick that they got from Denver. Darrell Taylor at left outside linebacker. Jordan Brooks and Nick, I'm not even going to pronounce that last name. Nwosu with superstar dev. Interesting. Woolen is hurt, so Pat Pete, Kobe Bryant, Darius Phillips, and Trey Brown, all going to be there. Quandre Diggs, the Pro Bowler, I believe, and Jamal Adams. And that will be the Seattle defense here, as we get stuffed back for 2 yards on our opening play. Wesley, I will motion over and give him a zig. There's a lot of short routes here. See what Tyrod can get. As it hits the ground, Brown couldn't pick it up, so we got to go deep. One poor thing about our offense is we can't extend plays. One very poor thing. As Anderson looks to get open, he gets 2 yards, and we punt it back to him. Garner always there, special teams merchant here on Tyler Lockett. Looks to be more running plays. Seattle is trying to establish the run early on. Hasn't worked very well for him. As Derek Carr almost gets out there and Davenport gets hurt. The free agent pickup is now hurt. That is not great. Let's hope it's not a severe injury. He runs straight up the middle. Dogby tackles him. He still gets 4 yards, though. That's crazy. Now on to the one passing play, I'm assuming, of this drive. And DK cannot get out there. If he had gotten out there, that would have been wide open. Medium injury. I think I'll keep Davenport. I trust that the defense will get a whole lot of rest this game, because the offense will be taken over here. Two very poor offensive teams. Derek Carr, not the greatest quarterback. Neither is Tyrod Taylor. As Robinson looks to break a tackle, and now we're on our 41. First offensive possession wasn't as we thought it was going to be. See if Tyrod can get the offense going. Wide open, Moore. So he gets up there. A PA read here. Trying to look to hit Hollywood up top here. So he can get open enough. He cannot. So we just go to Wesley. High ball. Still catches it. James Conner run up the middle here. I'm assuming this will work. We get separation. Right up the middle. Nearly has the first down. Gonna go straight back up again. See if we can get the first down with Connor. We do not. We are 4th and 1. So I'm gonna pull an Eagles. I'm gonna see if we can get the QB sneak. Let's see if Tyrod can get it. He does get it on his feet. We go back up. Up to play action, but we will just go back to a run. James Conner. This side looks to be completely open. If we can get any blocking, we can. But they stop. If they had gone all the way up, that would have been a great play. But they stopped too early. Send Behan on a wheel route. They cover that well. So we throw it to Ertz, who gets hit by Jamal. Looking to go back up to Hollywood. Or we just change this to a run, and we will. James Conner looks like he should be open. If we get a single block, we barely do. Flatly advance. 5 rushes for him already. Behan hasn't touched the ball. Throw him off. Wesley, touchdown. First of the game. First of his career, I believe. Unless he played last year. I thought Wesley, I think he's actually like 2 or 3 year player. He gets his first of the season. And we score first. Wynn knocks the ball to the left. We're back on defense. Wynn looking to be a major factor in this game. Eskridge gets laid out. Wow. Derek Carr back on the field. This could be a run here, but it could also be a pass. But it play action. Gonna follow DK. We'll go low. Get absolutely lasered. But we're up. Spread out the defensive line. He goes straight up. Buda goes to take him down, but Collins, I think, hits him. Gonna press up everybody. Try to get everyone rushing in. I'm gonna use our Fant. Or it is a Derek Carr run for some reason. We bring him down. And I think that's a TFL. Or it could be a sack. Or just a tackle. As we get the ball back. With the game winding down. First quarter. Robinson to let this one bounce. Back on offense. Most likely the last play of the first. Tyrod snapping it. Gets it to Behan. Who can't break a tackle. Goes, not backyard, but not 40 yard. First quarter ends 6-0. Okay, offense here from us. We've just had a better game so far. They got more rushing, but we might win this one solely because they're not that great either. Tried to fake him out. Didn't go for it. Over the middle. Hollywood. Can't get there, but Jamal does get there. Hunter dives. Couldn't get him. O-lineman. Paris. Lets Tyrod throw a pick six. Right after I say their defense isn't that great and our offense isn't that bad. Jamal Adams gets a pick six. Garner can't block a kick. And we are now down a score. Now down a point, actually. As the second begins. Beyond needing to take this a good distance. And he will. Gets hit at the 28. Tyrod hopefully not throwing. And Tyrod has an elbow sprain, but will return soon. Put in McSorley. Because, of course. McSorley looking to do absolutely nothing here. Gets it to Hollywood. With James Conner. Run play. Next on our repertoire. As there's most likely a holding call, and we will be back a few yards. Holding offensive line. No James Bradbury in this game, so it can only be an offensive holding. Anderson, the target for this next pass. Let's see if we can. McSorley can get it there. And he could not. 3rd and 14. McSorley. Oh boy. Goes bombs one up to Kyler. Not Kyler. To Hollywood. And can't get it. We punt the ball back. Tyrod. Let's hope he's back for this next drive. As I didn't think he was going to take it. So I just let Herndon stand there. But Tyler Lockett fakes him out. Goes up 4. Extreme run offense here from Seattle. Now onto a pass. Hit DK. Wide open. Byron wraps him up. 2 running backs in the backfield. As we take him down. Just a low hit. Those are best. We're gonna press all of our players. It's most likely gonna be. It is not a run, but we still get there. Herndon with a sack. He's been one of the bright spots of this defense. He really has been. Him, Buda, and Isaiah Simmons are really just the three-headed monster on our defense. Will Anderson, I mean, he's young, so we can't blame him yet. But he hasn't produced a whole lot yet. Has a sack, maybe 2. McSorley still in the game here. Can he go deep? I doubt it. Levels it up. Deep throw. Nope. Not close. Brooks has it. I think. That's Brooks. Good back tap by Briggs. not Briggs, by Diggs. Wow, I can't speak today. Can't speak in any of these episodes. You guys should know that one. 2 interceptions here. Buddha helps him wrap up. And after this drive, we will 100% sub back in Tyrod. I don't care if you're hurting. Trace is the worst quarterback I've ever played with. He's getting cut as soon as this game is over. As Buddha looks to light up Derek Carr, straight up kills him. I'm surprised he did not fumble right there. Very surprised. If I were him, I would run the ball for a while. As Byron just stands there, could have had an interception. Chooses not to. And no fan. Touchdown. Awesome. If you want to, you're gonna have to stay here. Okay. Just see how we get toasted. Goes for the hit stick. We don't wrap him up. And 2 offensive scores. 2 turnovers this quarter. A pick 6 and just a good touchdown. Garner catches the kick. Will he look to take it anywhere? Nope. Chase McSorley comes back out, but we'll check the medical center. Tyrod. 2 quarters. Yes, we're playing you while injured. We're playing him while injured. We're not having McSorley come in the game anytime soon. Tyrod is back in. He hurt himself more. That's on me. He'll have to sign a different quarterback. As Vihan gets his first run, goes up the gut for 6. We're going for a play action here. Zach Ertz not running it. I had him block. As Robbie catches a deep bomb, I thought that was going to be an interception right there. Interesting, it was not. Very surprised it was not. Run here for Bihan. Just goes up the gut, breaks a couple tackles. Falls forward 5. Trying to go for a deep bomb. We can't get it anywhere. Just heaves it to Hollywood, and he gets it. Nearly out of bounds at the 30. Good play here. As we will do a... I wanted to do an actual jet sweep, but not in the playbook. Or it is in the playbook. As Moore will look to take it. Moore just got to get outside. He could not. Not fast enough. Takes it back 5 yards. PA Reed here. Look to hit Ertz up top. Or Hollywood. As deep as humanly possible. Or just a close receiver. Who we could not get it to. We couldn't get it to Moore. Try to get him to jump off sides. They do not. We get absolutely crushed. Everyone is back in that backfield. Settle for a kick. Kick is up, and the wind will take it a little short. By a little short, I mean a little under. They're at their 42. Prime position to score. DK coming over. Wilson takes down Lockett, who just catches it. Buddha playing coverage now. As K9 gets past our rookie. This will take us to the 2-minute warning. Up looked to go to Noah Fant or a quick check down. Lockett could not get down. We tackle him with Herndon. They're running down the clock. Another pass play, I'm assuming. It was. Covering Noah Fant. Collins just wraps up K9 or not. Will Anderson tries to get him, but he just won't go down. As his final play here. Eskridge just gets past the line. Herndon could not bring him down. Tough break for us. Very tough break. As a pass is disrupted, Thompson gets to him. Derek Carr has actually had a pretty good game. He's stopped. He's been good offensively. He's been better than both of our quarterbacks. Tyrod did get hurt in that first quarter, so I can't put too much on him. As Buddha is the user here. Want to play underneath. Just want to press and just get all the momentum. As we have to block a field goal. Derek Carr could not get the ball to the open rookie. He would have been wide open for another touchdown. As the kick is out. A lot of missed kicks today. Brett Maher. No relation to Matthew Maher. Interesting enough. Let's see if we can get any separation here. We can. Robbie. Out of bounds. Tyrod just throwing lasers. We may not have the 300. But we'll have at least like maybe 150? 200? Bihan gets the screen. O-line couldn't keep up. Still second and, now it's 2nd and 10. Was a 1st and 10, but we can't make it a 2nd and 5. As we lock this one up for Wesley, who catches it and just completely destroys his defender. Wow. As we take the time out, try to go up 2 scores. Gonna try to hit Robbie right here. High ball up to Robbie. It's good. 12-14. 2 touchdowns here for Tyrod. Not going for a field goal. Gonna go for 2. Bihan is actually... I don't like the run. But I also don't like stick here. Can't bring him off sides. It's fine. Hollywood catches the 2-point. Little dancer Rooney. We'll kick it off. Coming into this game, it's a game obviously we should win because, you know, it's a 0-3 team and we're 1-2. So hopefully, let's not blow it. Let's not let K9 get going here. Hasn't had a monster game. He's had a good game, but he hasn't had a monster game yet. You know, it might be it's a pass play, even though there's a fullback. Byron Murphy comes down with it. Derek Carr throws a bad ball. Byron gets his first pick of the year over DK Metcalf. Usually tall enough to disrupt those interceptions. Not this time. As we motion over Hollywood, let's just try to send him up. And Zach Ertz is down. Will we go up? Will we be able to get anything? Tyrod trying to escape the pocket. He can. He takes off. for 10 yards. Somehow gets out of bounds. Looking to end this quarter on a high note with a play action play. Hit it back shoulder. Hollywood out of range. Pick by Bryant. Tyrod gets him down. Interception on the final play. But they bring him down. That ends our first half. Not a good half. Really not. Throwing 3 interceptions. Not the greatest amount of yards. And we're tied. We get the ball back. Because we kicked off first. We have 3 turnovers. They have 1. Yeah. It's been certainly a day for both teams. Still tied, though. You know, McSorley, you are not coming out. You are not the starter. You'll never be the starter again. You're getting cut after this game, actually. As Wesley is open. Tyrod can't get the ball to him. Poor game played from Tyrod. We're going to look to run with Taylor. With Connor, I mean. We get the first down, level Diggs, and we are off to the races. 15 couldn't get us. 22 can. James Conner still on the trade block. If we get anything good enough. Because we have Behan. But he's still one hell of a running back. Going to try to get this to Hollywood. If we can get open. Or Zach Ertz will just be open. Fumble, though. He gets lit up like crazy. Our 4th turnover. As Jordan Brooks just kills Zach Ertz. Check it again. You see right here. He gets held right here. And then just killed by Kobe Bryant, who just had an interception too. And a turnover. No tight ends really ever playing. Which could either be 4 verts, or it could be a good run play. It is a good run play. As Will Anderson is going to have to get him, and he can. Derek Carr, 11 yards per carry. His offense is running through him somehow. As Buddha will be the user for a run play. And Will Anderson has to wrap him up again. K9 has less yards than his quarterback this game. Definitely not the stat I was thinking of coming into this game, as Derek Carr tries to rush it, but Collins wraps him up. As Rain Man 714 is online. We've seen this play a whole lot. See if we can get back to him. We can. Collins disrupts the pass. They're most likely going to kick the field goal here. No sacks here, I don't think, by either team. But a whole lot of turnovers. Because there is a 17-14 game. Jacoby Brissett could be a starter on some teams. Hell, I might have to trade for him, make him a starter on mine for a couple of seasons, a couple weeks. We already have Tyrod Taylor, who's coming out right now. Stop showing McSorley you are cut after this game, just so you know. That'll be the last thing in this video. There's Connor. Quick ball. Just had to get it out. The Behan, not dive, but quick pass. Not pass, but run. As he looks to get a stiff arm, goes up for 4 yards. Not in a great spot here. Robbie, we're going to send him out. Doesn't get 2 feet down, or he does. We're going to play quickly so they can't challenge it. And we can't because, thank you, Madden. 4th and 6. Let's see what's the defense is looking like right here. Not good, not bad. So actually we're going to go for it. As Jamal Adams hits Robbie Anderson, ball gets knocked loose. Back on defense. Almost another QB run, but Byron wraps him up again. Byron's had an okay game. Very okay for the newly signed player. Goes back up again. Will Anderson brings him down. Gets a yard forward, but brings him down. He's got 3 tackles in this game. Another run play, or not. Pass play, I just couldn't get up there fast enough. Isaiah Simmons, Herndon gets burnt, and K9 is down. Their second leading runner, besides Derek Carr, down. Not good for them, not good at all. Over the middle, nothing. Just tosses it away before Will Anderson can come get him. Smart play here by, I almost said Prescott. By the now cut Raiders quarterback, Derek Carr. Metcalf was going to laser him with Isaiah Simmons. He probably would have looked at me and just walked up. You know, pretty strong guy. Hope that the pass rush can get in here. We can blow his play up. And we do. We get in between the receiver and the ball. Can't catch it. We get to the QB. Another settle for 3. As we get the ball back, down 6. A little under halfway to go here in this third. Robinson will try to take it left. Tries to pivot right. Don't get lit up at the 25. Tyrod checking back in. I would say let's try this read option, but I know we're going to get crushed if we try it. But why the hell not? As Tyrod does get his defender off of him. Doesn't get a block, so we stay at the exact same place. Thanks, guys. Y'all are really helping. As Ertz stops so he can get lasered. We still got 5 to go. Mid-draw here from Robinson. See if I can get to the left of the line. I can. As we level the linebacker and safety. Get the first down. I would say a play action, but there's no play actions in this godforsaken playbook. James Conner just has to go forward for a couple. And he will. He'll get 2. Wesley, good offensive weapon. I don't know how we just... I don't know if the Cardinals had him and just didn't use him, but he's been pretty good. As Pat Pete gets the deflection, almost picked it off of his head. Little goofy play here, but let's try it. Hoping to hit Zach Ertz. Or not get, like, tackled immediately. And we throw it right to 22. T. Brown gets it. And we are back on defense. 3 interceptions, I think, thrown by Tyrod today. Just not good balls. Simmons makes Carr have a second inches, sorry. I would say they'd run it forward here, but their main running back not on the field. Was injured. Doesn't matter because DJ Dallas gets it anyway. We're going to go for 2 here. Put themselves up by a whole lot of scores. Can they get to 2 here? No. Picked off here by Thompson. I don't know if they count that as an interception. We get the kick return. 2 minutes left to go here in this third. Down 12. 2-score game. Beyond, just let it bounce. We pick it up at the 25. A lot of turnovers here. We do still have more yards somehow. As Robinson will take this one. Awful blocking. We go back a yard. Our offensive line is just beyond awful. If we still had Rodney Hudson, it'd be a little better than this. Ace posts. James Robinson. James Conner, not James Robinson. James Conner just... If that was behind, he would have caught that. Zach Ertz looks away from the ball. Pat Pete gets it. Another interception here. Let's see. Our 5th of the game. He's injured. Oh, yeah, I guess he's injured. That's the excuse. We have 6 turnovers. They have 1. And he gets outside the blocks. We barely wrap him up with Thompson. DJ Dallas came in. He's playing better than Okay, no. Oh boy. You know, if you're a player and you have 4 interceptions in a game, most coaches will take you out for their backup. But I don't have a backup. And we are down a few more possessions. 2 more plays until the 4th quarter. So far, our momentum completely lost. Just bad blocking, bad balls, bad animations. You know, we're not having 300 yards with McSorley. I think he had like an interception, and that was about it. The read option is the call. Behan taking it up. O-line somehow manages for us to not lose a yard. We don't gain it, but we don't lose it. Always love to see that. There's a draw here. We'll probably pick up, not a first down, but a 3rd one. Get a playoff before the quarter ends. Nope. As we go into the 4th. Down a lot. Down a lot. Down 19. Beyond, I'm hoping he catches out the backfield. Robinson. Robinson can't. So we have to just go for it here. Tyrod. Do what I asked you to do earlier. Do a QB sneak here. Have your running backs push you forward. And we get it. Tyrod's got 20 yards in this game. As we're going to go play action here with Connor. Check down. Hit Connor. Let him go up a couple yards. Not a good stat line for us. Not at all. Robbie. Looking to get it open. He can't. Tyrod might just have to go with it. Tyrod does go with it. He goes yards, too. Been a pretty weird day rushing quarterback. Pretty odd. Would have to say so. I would have to say so. As Behan goes up 3 yards and prevents an interception somehow. Don't know how, but he did it. Looking to hit more here. Nearly thrown back to T. Brown. Nearly. Just pressure coming in. And we can't handle it. Try to hit B. Tyrod just gets killed. Carter comes in. We have to get this. Or else there's no way we could come back at all. No way we can come back at all in general. As another pick. Brown picks it. Our 5th. Harris. Valiant effort. We don't get it. 5 interceptions. Tyrod probably leads the league now. This is the worst interception game, I would say, of all time. And let's look at it now. Let's look at it now. How many interceptions has been thrown by a single player in a game? 7. Ty Detmer, who did in 2001 for the Lions. There's another guy for the Eagles in the 50s. So we're just 2 away from breaking or tying a record. 5 interceptions, though, is not something that Tyrod wants to have on his resume. Not at all. I would switch QBs if we had a rookie or, hope, but we don't. As he can't lead a pass. Could not lead it forward. Say it's the rain, say it's him just being awful. Robbie somehow sticks that one. Tries to get out of bounds, cannot. Almost 200 yards from Tyrod, though. Had a pretty good first quarter. It all fell apart after that first pick. Everything did. We had a good first quarter. That's about what it was. Are we a first quarter offense? Maybe. That may just be what we are. As Robbie Anderson has just been the consistent volume catch getter. I don't know why. He's just always open somehow. As we're going to look to hit Hollywood up top. Or throw our 6th pick. As Paris tries to level him. Can't get there. Can't at all. 1 away from the record. From tying a record. Oh, DJ Dallas. Just a little chip on the leg. Nothing too harmful. They're chewing clock like you'd imagine they would be. We just wrap them up. Our TFL here with Simmons. Won't do a whole lot, but, it'll add to his stats. Oh, cool. Good job, Davenport. Good job, Davenport. You tackle the quarterback. Doesn't have the ball anymore. You sure tackle him, though. Up the gut. Davenport does take him down. Looks like they will take 3 here. In case they need a couple points to win. Hope is all lost here. As we are going to be down a whole lot of points. What we can do to come back, there's no comeback here. No comeback. Just really bad offense. Really bad offense. As Bihan can't take it to the house. Can't house this one. Let's see. Let's go out there. Tyrod. Throw. Just throw your heart's content. We either tie a record. Or we do nothing. Because you've thrown 37 times. 37 times. I should have an A there. Barely taken 2 minutes off the clock. I don't think the clock has started since I've had this possession. Nearly is newest interception. But let's see if we can hit Robbie over the top. Try to lateral back, but they have the 2-minute warning too. Hoping they'll just run out the clock. As we just got to tackle DJ Dallas. All we got to do. Thinking they will just end our suffering and the misery. We're waving the white flag. We concede. You won. Thank you for telling us, but you guys won. Clock is almost all the way down. Will they pass it here, or will they just run it? I would say they just run it and then kick a field goal. Or they pass it. Rude, you think? As any penalty for us or against us? Nope. Roughing the passer. Will Anderson. Zaven Collins. Cool. Are they going to go for another touchdown? Only time will tell. Wilson levels him. Can't get his third touchdown of the day. Wilson flexing like we're not down by a Super Bowl. You know, we're just... There's no way we come back from this. And another touchdown, DJ Dallas. Will they put up 50? They're going to try. They're down 36. And they drop a 50 bomb. Seahawks with a 50 bomb against the Cardinals. 26 seconds. We will either score with no time left or break a record with no time left. We don't know which one it'll be. As they kick it out of bounds, so we'll get it at the 40. Throw a four verts here, man. Four vert. Toss up to Hollywood. Or throw it to Robbie, who has 8 catches now. Come on, Hollywood. End zone. Far back. Almost picked off by Quandre. Game. Skip all that. Horrible game, both players. So yeah. No upgrades here. QB1 check in. There will be nothing for us to check in. We didn't even get anything great. Hey, McSorley, you suck. You're awful. You're cut, actually. You're cut. Rain game. Let's see what's here. Probably nothing. As we fall down to 1-3. Pretty bad accuracies from all quarterbacks. And our final move. NFL rosters. QBs. Trace McSorley. Your time is up. He's gone. Simming forward a week to the Falcons game. Falcons with a top offense this year. Thanks to Desmond Ridder. And we have a breakout. We will see who that is in the next episode. I'm Marcus. Better check in next time. We have a breakout. Yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.